Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. Afanad's got our next quest here. Main scenario. Doing stuff. Going to go rescue Raban. Well, that's the dream, at least. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate. Which is why I propose that we visit Limsa Lominsa. You heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Fontaine and the Limsan Consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I'm happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raban. Accordingly, I've agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xanthil at Bulwark Hall on the lower decks. He'll admit you to the bridge. Sounds like a plan. To Limsa Lominsa. Oh. Good that we still have some allies going. It is a whole mess over in Ul'dah. Just a whole mess. Has not stopped us from traipsing around the city previously, though. So, error. What are they gonna do? Try to stop us? Realistically, we could have taken care of the problem at the get-go, probably. Although, kind of the idea was not to annihilate the entire armies. Anyways, we will see if we can sneak in. That's the plan here. There is... Pretty sure that is the delivery quest. We're not doing that right now. We could. Not going to. Options. We've got options. Anyways. Bulwark Hall. Got here that we need to talk to once it spawns in. Can't just go inside. That'd be too easy. Yep. It's off now. Admiral's been expecting you. Say the word and I'll take you to her. Yes. Not the word? Presumably. Alright. Let's get a plan together.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Ul'dah, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seedseer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Ul'dah Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Raubarn a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raubarn is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Raubarn had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the Brass Blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raubarn, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Okay. So it's all a bit more complicated than it was before, of course. Rapon's survival is vital to the Eorzean Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Ul'dah. 'Twould spell the end of the Alliance, and war, like as not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. So like a true leader, Master Alphino. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You'll find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen. Yep. We can do that. Revenant's Toll. Where? Here. Come on. So yeah. Situation Ul'dah. What a mess. Everything's being secret. My goodness. Ah, boy. One problem at a time, though. Rescue Raban, and we can deal with all that. Eventually. Or other things. Or other places. Yep. Doing what we can here. Over here. Tools and stuff. Above. And fly up here. There you go. Yuri and Alphanos are in here. Perfect. Master Arctic. I knew in my heart you were safe. We'll see you again in the flesh. Words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the rising stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we've remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You've done well by us, and we Domus do not soon forget our debts. We're certain to do all within our power to aid you. Okay. Chunk of XP. And continue. Here we go. Here he is, eager to assist you. In search of Raban. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsa Luminsa that you were searching for General Raban. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Marasaja Pit. At the same juncture, Yuhasa and the 3rd Unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Toer at Highbridge, where I too am bound. Okay. Highbridge. Thanalan. Eastern Thanalan. Camp Tribo. Teleport. Works. Works. Okay. Get the drop on them while they're still in transport. That'd be convenient. Instead of trying to assault a stronghold or wherever they're trying to go to. Would be good. Or just getting information about where they went. Raban. Failing our en route victory here. Okay. High bridge. Being very nonchalant, just flying over here. Don't mind me. Where here? No. Alright. Just all hanging out behind this. Right here. I've been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Yuhasa and his men are bound for Halatali. Believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Lazan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let's make haste and join him. Alright. Halatali. Everybody in there going to random dungeons for things. What a mess. Oh. Other side of here. Everybody? Most of the people? You're coming at a good time, my friends. But moments ago, the traitor Ilberd arrived and entered Halatali. From this, we may be certain that General Raban is being held within. Okay. That was some quick experience. Appreciate it. So since the quests are level 51 now. So, at some point, I'm going to boost up to level 52. We're not quite Samurai 52 yet. Keep working on it. Keeping the flame alive. There's some options here. Various rings. Nice. I just want to brief you on the mission to rescue Raban. Let's do it. There's no time to lose. General Aldin may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to your own preparations. Tell me when you're ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. Huh. Yeah, I'm ready. Level synced to 53. We are 51, so it's fine. Proceed. There's the Crystal Braves. What a mess. So we are kind of assaulting the fortress dungeon, essentially. Alright.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Hey, Giri.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you. With me!
Alright. 3-person squad. Slightly less than normal. That's not an entire dungeon, probably, that we need to fight. Probably. We got this. Probably. Duty commenced. Now, sold from the Colosseum scene, this bodes ill. Take the lead, Arctic. I shall follow close upon you. Alright. Let's get it. Stick ball. There's a Crystal Brave guy. Get him. Get him. You're not getting past. I think we'll find that we are getting past, actually. He's up to this attack on this guy. Nice to have healing. Get through here. Let's see, Raban. Timer counting down. Take out the Lancer here. Down they go. Get some experience for the fight here, too. I'm going to see if there's going to be bosses situations in here. Well, this is still technically a dungeon and all that. But not really. Not too many guys in here. That's convenient. Which way are we going? This the direction? Going down to the mist. Nope. It's not this way. Let's try again. Alright. These spiky balls. My goodness. Alright. Hall of... Come on! General, where are his captors? I mislike the look of this. It's gonna be a whole thing, I'm sure. You came. Yep. Ah, bubble. He's bound by some manner of magitech device. I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I have heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. Okay. That will not be necessary. Yuyahasa. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You're victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly unto the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. Poison? I'm concerned about the poison. Very well, friends. Who do try to relax? They tell me all the struggling makes it worse. Found it. The mist stifles my healing. Leave me. Save yourselves. Can't let him escape. Where's the gate? Yep. Oh boy. Smash this gate open. This must be drawing them. Oh boy. I'm gonna force the gate still. That's the main priority? Probably. The way is clear. This remains. Stop it at the source. Send to the general. Proceed to the Misting Key. Got it. The Braves have the key. We are just dying of poison here. Up and up. Let's get out of here. We're only slightly dying to poison here. Our natural HP regen is stronger than the poison. So that's something. Slime's out of the way. Specifically jams, I suppose. These jams are not my jam. I doubt that just running straight past them would be particularly effective here. So we're just going to heal him. Poison. It's just a smidge of poison. Oh. Yeah, probably not gonna see any of the Crystal Braves in the poison here. That'd be very foolish of them. All of the replicators. Doors. Door over here. Where's Alpha going? You found a jam to go fight. Let's head up. Generally, just go towards where the enemies are at. That's usually where you need to continue to. Use an atomizer. Made of poisoning. Not great. It seems like this would be like ultra poison just standing next to this. That takes care of the mist. That's good. Mist is cleared. Perfect. We still need the key though. Next is find the key and free Raban. This way's open now. And that way we can't go because it's orange. Alright. The Crystal Braves were over here. They shut off this side because how did they survive the poison? Honestly, it wasn't very strong poison. It's like we just have to finish the job. We'll see about that. Abano, you got that? Take out the archer. Yeah, there's the key. Obtain the identification key for the Magitech device. Perfect. The key, take it to Ramon. Yep. Yep. Ramon's fatality, 80 out of 100. That seems pretty good, all things considered. And without the poison anymore, it's probably fine. Yeah, they really need to get a stronger poison there. It's not particularly effective. Good sprint, too. That's an idea. Just a little bit. On our way. Maybe dropped down there. Also would have been an option, maybe. Depends if there's like invisible walls and stuff. Could be. Device. Key. Problem solved. My thanks. Slowly, General. You're yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known what are clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light. Well done, hero. Ilberd. Ilberd. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I'll cut you down like all the rest. Come, Scions, let's get this over with. Oh, boy. They don't know when to stop, do they? Alright. Scions assassins are here. Crystal Braves. To arms. Whatever it takes to survive. I'm no hero, never was, never will be. Oh, now you got one of those. I want to make sure we see what everybody's doing here. Goodbye. Hey, you're pretty finished. Get all your guys first.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Legolas. And there's just you. Ilberd. What are we gonna do with you? Slice you with a sword, that's what we're gonna do. Turns out. You needed a lot stronger poison. You needed a lot more guys.
For Alamigo!
Don't give it up. Did something. Yeah, this is spreading, causing damage over time. Not enough. Alright.
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used by the Scions, the city-states, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want, only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
They're just running away.
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
We really have a knack for letting people get away, don't we? Ah, well.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
What do you say? We stand with you. If you Gladiator, this fight's not over. We're here.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
That'd be good.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
Reasonable. I mean, it's pretty safe. What are they gonna do? Come back hobbling in so we can beat him down again? Anyways. Anyway. Yes, Earth Sprite. Attack him. Cutscene's starting. Okay. Took a little bit there. Had to wait for everybody else to get out of the dungeon. The general's safe. What news with that? My lady, the guards have been subdued as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Milburn and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. Dark Stranger. General Adim, I presume. And the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Who are you? Who are you? Identify yourself. Connections lost with server. That seemed to be about what was happening. Let's get back in there. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend. I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Uyangin awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you, General Antin. If you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage. They may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. Okay. Open up. I've spoken with Roger via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Ron is in safe hands. Let's make our own way to Vesper Bay. Luckily, we still have all these Vesper Bay Aetheryte tickets. Almost thought we wouldn't need to go there a whole bunch more times. Good thing we kept these. Otherwise, it's a bit of a trek over. Obviously not terrible or anything, but this is quicker. That's okay. Alright. Yeah, they took over the new base, but they forgot about the old base. It's all camouflaged and looks like no one's there. Although all the people going in there right now might be a bit of a clue of what's happening. At any rate. Pay no heed to what I'm doing. La 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 la. Waking Sands.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pepin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
True.
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance? Of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace, and take your place at her side once more, for her sake, and that of our nation.
Come on. Rescue mission 2. Coming right up. My goodness. I not counted on Pyrrhus Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raban, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. Couldn't have done it without you, Artek. Thank you. Okay. What ring do we want? What ring do we have? We got this ring, which is better than the other rings, which are slightly worse. What other rings do we have in use here? We got a 110 dexterity, a 110 intelligence, and some lower level ones for other bits. Let's get, I mean, what even, let's use a strength. Let's get a strength one. This is only 100. Strength, vitality, crit, direct hit, tenacity. I think tenacity is more of the tank one. Yep. So we'll grab the strength, not tanking one at this instance. 8 Ring of Slaying. 22 strength. We're this one with 18. Better. Quest complete. Achievement. Jailbreak. For breaking in there. Good stuff. 20. More points. Plenty of achievements. Lots of stuff. Let us recommend the new ring. Equip it. Lovely. And up to the gear set. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Okay. Next quest is once again with Ufno. Distracted by a call on his link pearl. Whether we're going to be going directly for another rescue or off on a different situation. Likely a different situation. Kind of ping-pong back and forth between problems most of the time. But we'll see for sure. And siege or not siege for sure. Next time. Goodbye.